Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable feedback and for explaining the topic so clearly and effectively. Your insights made the session more engaging, informative, and easy to understand. We truly appreciate your time and guidance.
Thank
Now,
you.
I would like to share a few words about our second esteemed speaker, Dr. Swati Sharma, ma'am, a senior assistant professor in the Department of Biosciences at Integral University, Lucknow. She is a distinguished scholar in the field of botany and plant pathology with a PhD from Lucknow University and a background as a CSIR Senior Research Fellow. Her academic contributions are centered on the sustainable advancement of agricultural microbiology. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Swati ma'am to share her presentation. Over to you, ma'am.
I think, okay. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first of all, many congratulations to Seher and the team. Really, really
Thank
very
you,
proud
ma'am.
of you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Almost, mostly all the things have been discussed by Snowball ma'am, I think in quite a detail. So I'd just like to add few things. I'm about to share my presentation. Just please be with me. So I think it's visible. Okay.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
visible. Okay, now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So as ma'am has already told us how powerful science communication is, I would like to tell you that this science communication is not very recent thing. It is like from Carl Sagan and Jane Goodall. Almost all of you must recognize at least a few of these people. If not, you can Dr. Kalam. He was a very good science communicator, and as ma'am remembered, Dr. Finman was again a very good communicator. And at the time of COVID, as ma'am said, there were so many awareness campaigns, and all these kinds of campaigns have been run by these science communicators, and which because of which our society like these are very beneficial for our society, especially for COVID, climate change. Now you can also you must also have seen agricultural extension communications or vaccine programs. So science communication, you are familiar with this term. So as you all know, science communication can be by research papers, posters and conferences. So this is mostly for academia. And out of academia, newspapers and magazines, television and radio, and then the social media, which is today it is playing a very huge role in science communication. There are blogs and podcasts, then there are public lectures and infographics and videos. So basically, these posters, conferences, these are mostly scientific in nature. And when you simplify it on social media, specifically on YouTube and Instagram, it reaches the general public. So I think YouTube, almost all of you have seen YouTube videos and Instagram science communications. There is a bit difference between this every art form, every scientific communication art form. Like if you go for YouTube, these should be like the length of the video is more than the Instagram post. Instagram infographic will have more detail of data. Story updates will be more in Instagram. Then if you are having a certain storytelling or certain graphic designing abilities, you can easily go for these courses. Now, any of you know anyone from this? Okay. Even if you do not know, these are the science communicators or your generation communicators, which are having so many followers, and they are truly serving the science by communicating it to common people. So as this academic communication, which is just a jargon for the common people, and only we from academia, that is you and I, that means the scientific community, we understand this, but normal people can better adapt to it if they are educated in, like with the help of graphic media. So this media and education covering the fine arts, this forms the basic connection between the scientist community and the public. And when it reaches the public, it is going to have an impact on decision makers or policy makers. For example, if you were talking about environmental issues, so talking about environmental issues on social media, on YouTube and Instagram, that can lead to the public enlightenment or public. So there will be public behind that thought. Like abhi aapko cockroach wala aapko pata hoga. So when public is there with any idea, it is the decision of policymakers. Now that whatever the idea is, it can be converted into a policy. So the skill sets which you need will be digital communication first, then multimedia communication. So one or two or three or a team can make this skill set and can go for scientific communication. If you are interested in it, first you have to decide which form of scientific communication you want to be in. Like you want to be in the digital form, in the multimedia platform, or just on social media. So first you have to decide and then go for the required skill sets. In this skill sets, as digital communication, all of you know, multimedia content, you know better than me. Research, again, you are all from research fields. So aapko अच्छे से पता है. Then public engagement and interdisciplinary collaboration. By interdisciplinary, as I told you, they can be arts also. They can be people from different sections. Like for any environmental issue, someone can be from particular geography, which can tell you about the particular impact on that area. So then there should be ethical communication. Now this is very, very important, because unethical, that means both one, or rather say three things are there. One is something is of a copyright. Aap net se lete ho and you just paste it on your social media. You cannot do that until and unless you have that copyright, or you are making it, or you are referring to that system. So unethical ho jayega. So first of all, you need to know about the IPR systems. Then you need to know about the AI auditing systems. So whenever you see any infographic or anything, it is good just to confirm it is AI. आजकल बहुत चल रहा है ना AI slop. So if it is an AI slop, or it is certain real information, so you can you should go for ethical. That means if it is good for the community also. So there are rights involved, there is ethics involved, there is AI auditing involved. So that skill set should be there with you. So fact checking, and of course fact checking. कोई भी कहीं से भी न्यूज आ जाता है एंड कोई भी साइंस कम्युनिकेट कर देता है. एंड ऑफ कोर्स ऑल यू ऑल नो व्हाट्सएप में जितना भी ज्ञान होता है ना, sometimes it can be lethal also. So with this, you need to have a proper teamwork, and of course without leadership you cannot have a proper teamwork. So proper leadership and teamwork is required. So these are the skill sets required. Tools, जैसे मैम ने भी कुछ आपको बताया, you can go for Canva. Even PowerPoint and Excel can be very good tools. There are video editing tools also. There are AI tools also. There are data visualization softwares. Then you can go for CapCut, BioRender, Grammarly. So nowadays, आपको even ChatGPT पे if you go, or even Claude if you're using, you can go for making videos, infographics. So they are they are अभी standard काफी अच्छा हो गया है उसका. So you can go for that, and moreover more tools have been developed. Then you can develop your own tools also. Then what are the future ready skills involved? They are like AI assisted communication. So अभी जो साइंस कम्युनिकेशन है एंड जो आगे आएगा साइंस कम्युनिकेशन, एक मेजर चेंज होगा. सॉरी फॉर दिस. एक मेजर चेंज होगा दैट देयर विल बी शिफ्ट फ्रॉम स्टैटिक टू डायनामिक. अभी आप एक इंफोग्राफिक देखते हो, अभी क्या होगा, नेक्स्ट आगे जाएगा, यू कैन क्लिक ऑन द थिंग्स एंड go for the details, right? Now another thing will be like अभी तो आप एक ही इन्फोग्राफिक होता है, हर मीडिया पे चल जाता है. आगे दे विल बी पर्सनलाइज्ड, आपके लिए स्पेशल इन्फोग्राफिक आएगा. So personalized infographics will be there, dynamic infographics will be there, lots of visualization is going to come. So ये आपको पढ़ना पड़ेगा, ये आपको देखना पड़ेगा. Animations, so they will be going to आपको animated के softwares, there are certain softwares which are freely available for animation. अगर आपको चाहिए तो आप बाद में ले लीजिएगा मेरे से. So ये बहुत बहुत important है. Simulations, so simulation अगेन आगे बहुत अगर आपको आता है तो आप काफी आगे जा सकते हो साइंस कम्युनिकेशन में. सो इन्फोग्राफिक डिजाइनिंग, वीडियो कम्युनिकेशन, डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन, एंड ऑफ कोर्स आप आगे करोगे तो सोशल मीडिया हैंडलिंग वो बहुत जरूरी होगी. डिजिटल प्रेजेंस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप डिजिटल कंटेंट तो क्रिएट कर रहे हो, बट इफ यू आर नॉट हैविंग अ डिजिटल प्रेजेंस तो आपका सारा डिजिटल कंटेंट तो वेस्ट जा रहा है. एंड देयर इज लाइक अगर आपके पास कनेक्शंस हैं तो यू कैन गेट ऑडियंस. सो ऑडियंस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आप बिकॉज यू विल बी फोकसिंग ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर ऑडियंस, एंड द आउटरीच कितना आपके पास है ऑडियंस का, उस पर डिपेंड करता है कि आपका साइंस कम्युनिकेशन कितना पावरफुल है. करेक्ट. सो द कंटेंट प्लेटफॉर्म्स you can use YouTube, you can okay for from these science communications. आप अगर किसी उसमें कंपनी में एज अ साइंटिफिक कम्युनिकेटर लग जाते हैं, इट्स वेरी गुड. आप अपनी कंपनी बना लेते हैं और भी अच्छा. देन अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट यू कैन ऑल्सो अर्न even part time, like you can go for YouTube AdSense, you can go for sponsorships. There are some people which act as patrons for such kind of partnerships. You can go for newsletter subscriptions. In social media you can go for these kind of things. If you're going for publishing media, then for you can earn from books, you can earn from speaking like TEDx में होता है, and appearances of traditional broadcast media, right? TV पे आता है, radio पे आता है, so those are traditional broadcast media. Then you can go for consultancies. आप अपने कंसल्टेंसीज बना सकते हैं. एक बार आपको आ गया, यू कैन गो फॉर कंसल्टेंसीज. यू कैन जस्ट केटर टू द आउटरीच. आप केवल हैंडल बना लो, आउटरीच का हैंडल बना लो. साइंस कम्युनिकेटर्स आपके साथ कोलैब करेंगे, कंसल्ट, और यू कैन जस्ट गो विद द कॉर्पोरेट कि आप उनके यहाँ साइंस कम्युनिकेशन का काम करेंगे. देयर आर सर्टेन गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज ऑल्सो एंड सर्टेन एनजीओज ऑल्सो विच गिव ग्रांट्स, एंड जहाँ पे आप कंसल्टेंसी की तरह काम कर सकते हो. देन you can also go for product development. पूरी मूवी बना लीजिए, मर्चेंडाइजेस बना लीजिए, साइंटिफिक एंड कोर्सेज बना लीजिए, पढ़ा लीजिए. तो साइंस कम्युनिकेशन हैज लॉट्स ऑफ एवेन्यूज. इसीलिए आजकल कई जगह पे साइंस कम्युनिकेशन इज एज अ सब्जेक्ट. सो देयर आर सो मेनी एप्स, आई कैन स्किप दैट. तो जनरली आप कैसे करियर बनाओगे साइंस में? एज अ साइंस जर्नलिस्ट, साइंस राइटर, साइंस कंटेंट क्रिएटर, एजुकेटर. यू कैन गो फॉर साइंस इलस्ट्रेटर. ये एक अलग अरीना होता है साइंस इलस्ट्रेटर्स का, जहाँ पे इलस्ट्रेशंस बनाते हैं. साइंस एनिमेटर्स, मेडिकल हेल्थ कम्युनिकेटर्स. एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर में भी बहुत है, क्योंकि आपको कॉमन मैन को रीच करना होता है. यू कैन गो फॉर एनवायरमेंटल कम्युनिकेशन, पब्लिक रिलेशन ऑफिसर्स. यू कैन गो फॉर म्यूजियम्स एंड आउटरीच स्पेशलिस्ट, डाटा विजुअलाइजेशन स्पेशलिस्ट. तो ये भी आगे बहुत बड़ा काम, बहुत काफी इसमें वैकेंसीज आएंगी. साइंस पॉडकास्ट एंड वीडियो होस्ट, वो तो आप अभी भी कर सकते हो. एआई असिस्टेड साइंस कम्युनिकेटर्स, सो अगेन ये आगे आने वाला है. पॉलिसी कम्युनिकेशंस एंड एडटेक साइंस स्पेशलिस्ट. सो आई थिंक दोज आर द एवेन्यूज जिसमें आप आगे साइंस कम्युनिकेशन में जॉब कर सकते हो. एंड थैंक यू.
Thank you
So
so
any
much,
questions?
ma'am.
Okay. And again, I wish you all the best.
Okay. So thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring presentation. Hope we learn a lot from your presentation and knowledge. Now we'll move on to the Q&A session. Participants are welcome to post their questions in the chat box or raise their hand if they would like to ask a question directly. We request everyone to keep their questions brief and relevant to today's topic. I would like to invite our esteemed speakers to address the questions from the audience. Any questions from audience side? You can raise your hands and also post a question in the chat box.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question. Hello. हेलो आवाज जा रही है
Yes,
Please.
yes. Ask your question.
ओके ओके मैम यंग रिसर्चर्स जो है वो अपनी रिसर्च वर्क को पब्लिक तक ज़्यादा इफेक्टिवली पहुंचाने और पब्लिक इंगेजमेंट बढ़ाने के लिए क्या क्या स्टेप्स ले सकते हैं इससे रिलेटेड कुछ अगर बता सकें
You can write about your research. You can start with the magazines. You can start in by writing articles in different languages, which can be read by masses. So, if you're comfortable with translating your research into Hindi or Urdu or any other language, so you can start with writing articles for magazines, science magazines, for newspaper articles, digital media. A lot of digital, social media handles, which can help in disseminating your articles in any language that you want. Then there is a tool called AI Saral. uh, AI Saral can convert your articles into short presentations or video lectures, which can give voiceover also. किसी भी लैंग्वेज में वॉइस ओवर आप दिलवाना चाहते हैं, इन तमिल, इन एनी अदर वर्नाक्यूलर लैंग्वेज, यू कैन गेट इट डन बाय यूजिंग एआई सरल। तो आप शुरुआत जो करेंगे, you start by writing about your research or by creating short videos, but for that you have to be very clear about what you are communicating. Does that answer your question?
यस मैम थैंक यू मैम
तो आप लिखते हैं फराज?
अभी नहीं मैम बट अगर हमें रिसर्च में आगे जाना है तो
हम्म,
मतलब अभी से हम क्या कर सकते हैं जैसे अभी मैं ग्रेजुएशन में हूँ बीएससी कर रहा हूँ फर्स्ट ईयर तो अभी से मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ ऐसा जैसे रिसर्च आर्टिकल्स पढ़ना कैसे
जी।
पढ़ना या फिर क्या कर सकता
उसको
हूँ
पढ़
जिससे
के
आगे
आप
हेल्प
सिंप्लीफाई
मिले
कर सकते हैं। उसमें जो निचोड़ निकल के आ रहा है, इन्फेरेंस निकल के आ रहा है, उसको अपने वर्ड्स में डाल के सिंप्लीफाई करके जनरल पब्लिक के लिए कॉमन आर्टिकल लिख सकते हैं। कॉमन आर्टिकल समझ रहे हैं ना आप, मतलब
यस मैम
हाँ, विच इज नॉट फुल ऑफ jargon. You can
यस
convert
मैम
it into a story, right?
ओके मैम
If you are fond of writing poetry, you can convert it into a poetry form. You can convert it into an art piece. ठीक है?
ओके
Many
मैम
other avenues are there. छोटा सा ग्राफिक बना सकते हैं, छोटी रील बना सकते हैं आप। So many people are doing it. You should look for inspiring science blogs. आप ब्लॉग एक क्रिएट कर सकते हैं अपना, साइंस ब्लॉग। जैसे हमने बायोस्कोप शुरू किया है डिपार्टमेंट में, न्यूज़लेटर,
यस मैम
right? So that newsletter can be, I mean, something like that can be a science blog for you. You can start your blog. समझ रहे हैं?
ओके मैम यस मैम यस
अपना ब्लॉग आप शुरू कर सकते हैं, उससे आपकी भी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ेगी। आपको भी समझ में आएगी कि कौन से मीडिया में आपका, you have a hold on which kind of media. Whether if you're creative, you can create infographics, as ma'am has just said. तो ये सब आप कर सकते हैं। मे बी डॉक्टर स्वाति कैन ऐड ऑन समथिंग मोर।
You've almost covered everything.
सो इन्फोग्राफिक्स बना सकते हैं। शुरुआत में तो आप ये लिखना शुरू करिए, ब्लॉग मेंटेन करिए। जो आर्टिकल आपको इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है उसको सिंप्लीफाई करिए। अलग अलग लैंग्वेजेस में अगर आप उसको ट्रांसलेट कर सकते हैं, वेल एंड गुड। यू कैन यूज टूल्स टू ट्रांसलेट देम इन डिफरेंट लैंग्वेजेस। सो उससे आउटरीच बढ़ता है एंड आपकी खुद की अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी अच्छी हो जाती है.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू मैम.
थैंक यू.
Participants, any other questions?
Akshita has a question.
Okay, Akshita, if you want to just search back कर लीजिए, just post it on Google, आपको आराम से चीजें मिल जाएंगी. वो तुरंत आपको करके दे देता है, is it fake or is it real? You just need to back search that.
उसका सोर्स ढूंढिए. Yeah, Akshita has asked a question: what are the biggest red flags to look out for? To quickly tell if a site's post or social media is fake or real. So, any fake news would not have a primary source. So look for the primary source. References, that's why references are very important. Akshita? Yeah, Laiba. Is Akshita there or has she just posted her? Swati, do you want to take this question? Laiba is asking how can we improve our communication skill as science students?
Uh, First of all, you need to practice a lot. For science communication, read a lot, then try to write. तो जितना आप रीड करोगे आप उतना अच्छा कर पाओगे. एंड मैम इसमें ज्यादा एक्सपर्ट है. मैम.
No, you have also very clearly given them pointers to how we can improve our communication skills as science students. So first of all, whichever concept you are trying to understand or communicate, first of all, your own understanding of the concept should be clear. You can use visuals because when you make a flow chart or when you make a diagram of whichever concept you are trying to communicate, you can iron out the creases. जो भी आपको मिसकॉन्सेप्शंस होंगे और जहाँ पर भी आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर नहीं है, जब आप डायग्राम बनाते हैं या फिर डायग्राम से पढ़ते हैं, your concepts get clear. So whenever you're trying to communicate uh, science or your findings to any other person, you should always have a infographic, graphical representation of the concept. But for creating a clear graphic, your own understanding of the concept has to be very very clear. And for that, you have to revise the concepts multiple times, discuss those concepts with your peers, tease out the myths. So you have to be very clear about what you're communicating. So using infographics, using simple language, breaking the concept into smaller, simpler steps. So, for example, you are trying to explain a pathway. So, for explaining the pathway, you should break the pathway into simpler steps. In your mind, you should create segments. You should make a staggered pathway. फर्स्ट स्टेप है, फिर सेकंड स्टेप है, थर्ड स्टेप है. सो तीन डिफरेंट स्टेप्स में उनको ब्रेक करके उसको कम्युनिकेट करिए.
Just wanted to add one thing more.
Hmm.
You should know your audience.
Yeah.
Until and unless you know to whom you are communicating,
Hmm.
uske bina you cannot communicate. Right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Right. Very good point that has been made. How do we read
Any other
research?
questions?
Shehnaz is asking a question.
Yeah.
She's asking how do we read research papers that are very long and what is important to look for in them. Try to understand the abstract first. So, abstract and the introduction would give you a gist of what the paper is all about. So, first try to figure out what the abstract is saying. Look for the methodology. मेथडोलॉजी क्लियर कर लीजिए रिसर्च पेपर्स में तो पहले तो एब्स्ट्रैक्ट समझना ज़रूरी है because abstract contains the soul of the paper. It tells you, it summarizes the entire uh, work plan and the outcome of the paper. पहले उस पे ध्यान दें, फिर उसके बाद पेपर पढ़ें. एंड आजकल तो लंबे पेपर्स पढ़ने भी नहीं पड़ते. Nowadays papers get converted into video lectures. So these video lectures give you simplified version of the paper, which improves your research comprehension. So आपका research comprehension बढ़ेगा by watching these video lectures pertaining to a particular research paper. So but then uh, you also have to apply your mind. You cannot just allow the tools to do the thinking for you. So अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आपका अपना cognition भी develop हो, your own comprehension also gets developed. So for that, you should try to first understand the abstract. And again, I believe in the power of discussion. Solitary, you cannot function in isolation. In science, at least, you cannot function in isolation. You cannot work in silos. So you discuss the paper with your peers, whoever is interested. Discuss it with your teachers. That will iron out, make your comprehension better. Swati, there is another question. Rida is asking where can we find authentic research papers?
Authentic research papers.
Yeah,
Uh, Ma'am has already given you the, like, I think you can go
Scopus.
for Google's, you can go for Scopus, you can go for Google Scholar, you can go for PubMed. So first try these basic ones.
Mm.
So then you'll be able to tell what papers are authentic.
So
But
Scopus
authentic
Index
research
जैसा
is,
भी था.
generally authentic research है कि नहीं, that is different thing. But generally these are good publishing houses. And in Google Scholar, you can you'll be getting all sorts of papers. But like Scopus, if you go for Scopus or PubMed, you'll be getting good papers. Yes.
I would like to add here, Rida. So you should avoid all the journals that appear in Beale's list. That appear in Beale's list. So I'm pointing it out. Beale's list. So Rida, Beale's list is a repository of journals which should not be consulted. So this Beale's list consists of journals which are fraudulent, predatory in nature, and mostly contain data which are not from authentic research papers. So whichever journals or articles appear in Beale's list, they should be avoided. So this can be your mantra.
Any other questions?
They can stay, ask us questions by writing to us. Uh, Both of us will be happy to answer their queries if they want to send us a WhatsApp message or through email. And
Okay.
I thank you all once again.
Okay. Okay. So with that, we come to the end of our Q&A session. Before we conclude, I would like to invite our respected old speaker, Dr. Puspendra sir, to share their final remarks or feedback with us. Sir, hello, Pushpender sir. It's okay. So our next speaker is Dr. Nilofer ma'am.
I think she is not there.
Okay. So at last, feedback from our side is I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all the speakers for sharing their valuable knowledge and insights. My heartfelt thanks to the organizers, coordinators, faculty members, and everyone who contributed to making this webinar a success. This session was truly informative, inspiring, and enriching. Thank you, all of you, for your time, efforts, and dedication. Before we conclude, the merchandise announcement will be explained by Kratang sir.
Nice.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kratang Chaudhary. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
My name is Kratang Chaudhary, and I am currently serving as the finance and tech head at the SciTech Club. First of all, on behalf of the SciTech Club, I would like to thank our respected speakers and every participant who joined us today. Now, before we officially conclude today's webinar, I am very excited to share a very special announcement with all of you. The SciTech Club is officially launching its merchandising and apparel section on the website. Our collection has been designed for innovators, researchers, student creators, and science enthusiasts who believe in the vision of building a stronger scientific and technology driven community. And to make this launch even more exciting, we have a very special offer for everyone who have joined today. The first 25 people who place an order from our merchandising collection will receive a personalized gift from the SciTech Club team. So make sure to visit our website after the session, and the link has been provided in the message section as well. Once again, thank you to our speakers, our organizing team, and every participant for making today's session a very successful session. And with that, I would now like to hand over the session back to our host, Afreen, to take things forward. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
I
And
had a question, Kritang.
Anji,
Yeah. I hello, how are you?
I'm very
So,
good.
yeah, so I had do you have are you soliciting memberships for the SciTech Club? Like, is the SciTech Club open for memberships as a society or something like that?
Uh,
People have societies. We have this uh, biochemical society and other registered societies. They have members like student members and lifetime members, memberships. So have you thought about having memberships where people can be registered members of your community? That will
we have
help to expand the community.
uh, we have thought about it,
Mm.
and we have added some membership tiers as well on the website, but
Mm.
we are still in the learning phase.
Uh-huh.
So we are expanding slowly and gradually.
All right.
And this thing also have in our mind,
Mm.
but as soon as we grow in the future,
Mm.
we will surely have this on board.
Right. Yeah, that's something which you can, think about. You can grow the community by having voluntary members and by having members on monetary basis, small amount membership fees, and those people can be part of your community, and it will help you grow the community bigger, right? Thank
we
you.
are we are planning for this as well, and within a 1 or 2 month, we will have the entire like
Yeah.
speaker join us as a speaker, join us as a community member
Right, right.
on the website
What?
as well,
Right,
and
right,
also join us as a writer and as a researcher as well.
right. Good.
Thank you so much, and Afrin, you can take over.
Thank you so much, sir. Before we conclude, I would like to propose the vote of thanks. On behalf of the entire team, I extend our sincere gratitude to our esteemed speakers, Professor Sanobar Asmir ma'am and Dr. Swati Sharma ma'am, for their insightful and inspiring sessions. We are deeply thankful to Dr. Shubham Jaswal, MBBS, Dr. Nutan Singh, Assistant Professor, Dr. Mohammad Amir, Assistant Professor, Dr. Taiba Said, Assistant Professor, Ms. Amita Dubey, Assistant Professor, Dr. Pushpender Kumar Nayan, MBBS Medicine, MS, Mr. Mannat Gandhi, psychologist, Mr. Prithvi Bale, psychologist, Dr. Nilofer Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Integral University, and Dr. Mohammad Ruman Sir, Assistant Professor, Integral University, and Dr. Indumati Ma'am, for gracing joining us and sharing their valuable time, expertise, and insights. Your contributions have greatly enriched this session and inspired all attendees. A heartfelt thank you to all the participants for their active participation and enthusiasm, which made this webinar a great success. We also thank the organizing team and everyone behind the scene for their constant support and efforts. Thank you all once again for joining us. We're looking forward to welcome you on the future events. So our Insta handles are: stay connected with us on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and WhatsApp for regular update opportunities and future webinars. Once again, thank you so much for joining. Sanubar ma'am and Swati ma'am, thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank you very much. Thanks to
Thank you,
the
ma'am.
organizer.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Participants can now leave the channel. Thank you so much for attending.